Oh man. What up, y'all? Hey, Nicholas, you hit the nail on the head, homie. Let's wait. Let's see if we wait for more people to pop in here, potentially. But man, uh-oh. Hey. Um, is this the best half of football Florida State's played all year? Because I feel like it might be. I'm talking about Boston College is known for O-line play. Correct me if I'm wrong. And both of their tackles are getting whooped. Both of their offensive tackles today are getting destroyed as if moms caught them skipping school, man. Jermaine has been unblockable, but Keir Thomas has been just as unblockable. Phil Jerkovic, I kind of feel sorry for him. He is getting punished. He don't have time. Hey, shout out to the defense as a whole. Kalen DeLoach is playing the best game he's played. I've been saying that Kalen DeLoach has been the best backer consistently this year, but he's playing the best just football game I've seen him play since he's been here. He's growing. Jamie Robinson gets a tough target. Like Jamie Robinson, like I don't know what you ask a defender to do in that position. But the good news is he'll be playing next week, right? The good news is that didn't happen in the second half, and he'll be playing next week from the jump. I think offensively, Dilly's calling one of his best games. Jordan Travis, man, it's very coincidental. We did the Hangover. I did the episode Wednesday, and Jordan Travis is looking like the growth is that he's looking like the game is slowing down to him. He's looking like the game is slowing down to him. Yeah, I'm about tired of both number sevens on the team. Not gonna lie to you, Lorenzo. Not gonna lie to you. About tired of both number sevens. The refs have been bad this game, absolutely. But I've been very impressed with the offensive play calling. I love what they're doing with I again said it. Hey, let's get more like motion. Ja'Kai, you see what they've been doing with Ja'Kai? They've been spreading him out wide. I've seen him a lot on the field a lot more. I like what they're doing offensively. I like that they're trying to get athletes out in space. They're taking their shots. Those wheel routes out the backfield have continuously been successful. The tight end, the seam, tight end up the seams that's been a money play really the last few weeks. If you go back and watch the games, they've been able to hit those tight end plays up the seam. Money. And of course, we can still run the ball when we need to run the ball. But the offense might be opening up a little bit, man. I can't even cap. Dilly's looking good. Travis is looking great. Again, I just think to me, it just looks like the game's slowing down for him. He looks so comfortable. He looks so poised. He looks so confident. You know, it don't even matter. Like BC overrated. Who cares, bro? We 4-6. We 4-6. We can't say nobody's overrated. We capable of losing any of these games. But this team's turning a little bit of a corner. I would say maybe turning a big corner. I thought this would be a tougher game than it's been through first half. Now we'll see what the second half plays. This team has a habit of, first half, second half, might get a little dicey in the second half, right? Like we had a chance to really step on their necks, and then a false start and a snap infraction. It was like the offensive line just killed that drive. So we got plenty of stuff to clean up, plenty of stuff to work on. But I thought this would be a tough game, a road game. They say it's 40-something degrees in Boston College right now, so thank God it wasn't a night game. But it's 40-something degrees. It's cold, and yet Florida State's playing like they're the home team. 19-3. The refs have been bad. Dan Squatch was good. Yeah, I look when I mean, we're watching this team, and my thing is like, BC don't even look talented. BC don't even look. Honestly, I don't see much talent on that team. You guys are gonna have to show me like who's talented. I don't see talent when I look at BC, and that's just from the first half, just from the first half. Um, but we win in both sides of it. Like, they can't block us, and we are blocking them. We're making them blitz. Two guys on some of these plays, and they're still not getting pressures, and that's opening up the passing game. I don't see talent on Boston College roster, if I'm being honest with you. It's gonna take a step back. He has no choice but to take a step. You don't, Jermaine Johnson. Look, bro. Jermaine don't come around every a guy like that isn't just, they don't grow on trees, as they say. So has no choice but to take a step back. But some of the other parts of the defense should take a step up with the infusion. I mean, next year you're adding. I know they're freshmen, and I get it, they're freshmen, but next year you're going to be adding Travis Hunter, Sam McCall. You're going to hopefully be adding one of these linebackers in high school that we're targeting. Like, you might be able to improve in other parts of the defense next year, but the defensive line will take a step back because you don't just lose that type of talent and think, it's replaceable. Not at the state that Florida State's in right now. Get a few recruiting classes, then maybe. Both sevens. I keep saying I'm sick of. I don't want to see either. And I try to be fair with Parchment, but he looks lost off. To me, he does not look like he knows this playbook. He doesn't know what routes he's running. He's always. Anytime there's a receiver with miscommunication, it's the red shirt. It's the grad transfer 6-year senior, and I don't even know how that's feasible. The game is live on YouTube. That means somebody's probably. So if you can't find the game for whatever reason, man, Vision said the game is live on YouTube. Woodbay is who we always thought he was. That man ain't made a play all game. I ain't even seen him in on too many tackles. Nobody worried about Woodbay. Good kid, great kid, but football player, there you go. Or maybe Patrick Payton, but even then, like, Jermaine Johnson's a grown man. Patrick Payton may get there one day, but I wouldn't expect it next year. So D-line will eventually take that. It's going to take that dip. I think you did. I think I do remember you telling me about that. Yeah, man. Tell them, Rose, hit the like button, y'all. 75 in here for a halftime reaction. So y'all know, hit the like button, man. It's gonna be interesting. Y'all know my feelings on him. He's a DB. And if you ask me personally, I would much rather use Sam McCall on offense. And if you had to pick, uh, but I think for freshman year, he probably doesn't start right away, so you can package him in on both sides of the ball because they can't block him. And he's actually a good quarterback. I think I know. That's the crazy thing. He's actually a good quarterback, but look at the beating he's taken today. The man doesn't have time to breathe back there. They can't block us. Apparently, I've never heard of his music, but ain't he a part-time rapper? Okay, yeah, we'll see. I told y'all, him not showing up to the biggest game of the year last week. In my opinion, is kind of telling. He chose, he chose to go on an official visit to Oregon, and they played Washington State. Florida State's playing Miami, and he chose to go, elsewhere. So we'll see. I could be wrong on Coleman, but I think that's telling, in my opinion. No, man, I gotta go to a wedding later, so unfortunately, I will not be going live for the fight. I'll be in the wedding, probably looking at my phone. Yeah, that's a massacre. That's shout out to Mel Tucker. I think he's done a great job, but woo, that's embarrassing as the number 17 to go in there and get beat like that. No, I think Gainer has at least another year. Hey man, mistakes happen. I'm not gonna get too down on it because they played overall a very clean game for the most part. I feel like a lot of these calls have been bad. A bogus pass interference call, a bogus call. It should have been an offensive pass interference, a bogus offensive pass interference call. I don't know what the refs saw. Uh, the penalties are going to say one thing. I actually think they've played a clean game with some bogus calls. As far as those pre-snap penalties from the offensive line, look, it happened. They've been blocking well so far. I'm not going to get too down on them. Just don't have those same mistakes in the second half. Yeah, man, I'll be at one later on today. So, hey, I got no knocks on full. Hey, look, Adam Fuller, I got nothing to say there, homie. Now, again, we're gonna see next. I think next year is gonna be key. I think. Look, I'm gonna say this, and dare I say, if I got Jermaine Johnson and Keir Thomas, maybe the best. That might be the best defensive end duo, not only in the ACC but in the country. Look at what these guys are doing. Maybe even an average defensive coordinator can coach around Jermaine Johnson and Keir Thomas. Let's be real. But I'm not here to. I got no knocks on Adam Fuller. No knocks on Adam Fuller whatsoever. I get nervous every time I see number 7 at corner, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I wish we'd go back to 37 more. I get nervous every time I see number 7 out there lined up. I feel like they're gonna target him, but so far so good. Again, I told you it's telling. It's all right. Polk, would you have thought our defense would be this good after Jackson? No. The team as a whole, forget just the defense, Robert, just the team. A testament to this coaching staff. And okay, I'm back. You know how easy it would have been for them to quit? I didn't have a problem going for it personally, even on the 4th and 6. Even when they got the first false start, I honestly didn't have, because I don't have I don't think our defense is in any threat. Boston College hasn't shown any threat to our defense. I personally didn't have a problem with the 4th and 6 call personally. Even with the snap, even with the false start. But after the snap infraction, I was like, yeah, you got to punt that. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Robert. I think D-line's making the rest, and that's what happened. I mean, but that's how most defenses are built. Good D coordinator, bad D coordinator, don't matter. If you got a good defensive line, the rest of your defense can flourish. That's why they say build a team inside out, offensively and defensively. Build a team inside out. Get you a defensive line first. The rest of that defense flourishes. Offensively, I mean, normally you would go for a quarterback first and then build your O line up, but you know what I mean, right? So definitely earned another year. There's no way at this point. There's no way you could justify letting go of Fuller at the end of the year. He has to stay. You can't justify him being fired or whatever. Y'all let me know when the game come back on. I'm kind of back down, behind on the comments a little bit. Let me scroll down. Does Coach Marv come back next year? Probably. There were talks about him winning an NFL job. For me, man, Marv is he's always been, his reputation has always been that of a good coach. I need Marv to pick it up on the trail. Premier Youth says maybe Jerkovic is nervous. Hasselbeck no, he nervous because number 11 is breathing down his neck. That's why he nervous. And he does look like after a couple of them hits, he's been hurt. I think Kenny has done a good job so far today. I think Kenny has called a good game today, last week, North Carolina. I don't think Clemson was a bad call game. I kind of just think they had to do things to give themselves a chance in that game. I'm not knocking Kenny. I can't think of a game to knock Kenny. And even in the NC State game, we can knock it, but our quarterback is not the same. No. I would have no problem with Randy coaching the linebackers, though. Zero problem with that. Oh, you mean for Miami? Miami said they want to make Randy the D. Please do. If that's take that back. Please make Randy Shannon your defense. If they think, man, I don't even want to talk about Miami because that whole fan base is in a state of delusion right now. I really hope they hire. I really hope they don't end up with freaking Ken Dorsey as their head coach. Like I seriously hope they get one of these guys that they've been boasting about. If Randy's your top defensive coordinator hire, then good luck with that. But OSU might be a threat in this college football playoffs, guys. I'd be very interested to watch OSU versus that Georgia defense. Our chances are great. We got to see how. I'm kind of interested to see how Florida plays today against a Missouri team. I think put up 40 something points on this Boston College team that we're playing right now. So I'm interested to see what Missouri does, but I think our chances are great. Right. If he can get him, that's my problem. Mind King has nothing to do with his coaching ability. I don't think I've ever knocked Marv's coaching ability. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever knocked how he coaches football. He can't recruit, and until Marv shows he can recruit, you have to be able to recruit. All right, second half coming back on. Hey, y'all already know. I'll catch y'all boys. It's the reaction after the game, man. Let's go out in this first drive and get points on the board and really, really put this game away. Maybe we see Tate Rodemaker this game. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all after the game.